Hi everyone. So I'm doing something different today. I'm going to be saying hello to you this way because I've rigged up something so that I can be able to read better and show you the pages without all that glare. So this reading is dedicated to my grandsons, Calvin and Rome, my niece and nephew Easton and Raylan, and Kaya and Neela, my nieces in Atlanta. And to everyone, I love you. I hope you can sit back and listen and enjoy this little time of escape into the imaginary world. A Day with Wilbur Robinson. A Day with Wilbur Robinson by William Joyce. I think now you can see all the pictures, yeah. Fun, huh? I'd like you to meet the Robinsons. Wilbur Robinson is my best friend, and his house is the greatest place to visit. I walked up and said hello to the twin uncles, Dimitri and Spike. As always, Wilbur opened the door just before I knocked. "Come on in," he said. "Lefty will take your bag." "It's kind of dull around here today," said Wilbur. I looked around. Aunt Billy was playing with her train set, Cousin Pete was walking the cats, and Uncle Gaston sat comfortably in the family cannon. "Your dad needs you out in the backyard," he shouted as he blasted himself across the room. So fun. In the backyard, we found Mr. and Mrs. Robinson and their robot, Carl. They were scouring the lawn with the matter detector. "We're looking for Grandfather's false teeth," Mr. Robinson explained. "Of course, we haven't seen Grandfather lately either," he added. "Could you boys go and ask around?" We asked Uncle Wormley if he'd seen Grandfather's teeth, but he was busy with a new friend. One of his bugs suggested we check out back. The photon elevator was busted, so we took the stairs. Look at that. U-E-A bubbles. So fun. "I don't remember the weather report mentioning snow for the East Wing," yelped Wilbur. After helping Uncle Nimbus with his new snowball shooting device, we searched on but found neither Grandfather nor his teeth. That looks like fun. None of the lab equipment had seen a thing, but Uncle Orbley popped by to lend a hand. "Ask Uncle Judlow," he gurgled. "He knows everything." We found Uncle Judlow relaxing with his brain augmenter. "It helps him think deep thoughts," whispered Wilbur. "Mississippi spelled with O's instead of I's would be Mossasaupi," blurted Uncle Judlow. "See, what did I tell you?" Wilbur exclaimed. "Have you seen Grandfather Robinson's false teeth?" I asked. Uncle Judlow blinked. "They're wherever he left them," he answered after some thought. In the den, Wilbur's sister Tallulah was talking on the phone and eating grapes. His other sister, Blanche, was modeling her new prom dress. "Do these shoes match?" she asked. "They're swell," we chimed. "Have you seen Grandfather Robinson's false teeth?" I asked. "Or Grandfather?" asked Wilbur. "Not lately," said Blanche. Yawning, Tallulah shook her head and ate another grape. Somebody had left the time machine on, so the dinosaurs were at their usual spot by the pool. "Geez, I hope Grandfather didn't get lost in the Mesozoic period again," said Wilbur. "That'll definitely make him late for dinner," I said. "We're striking out," said Wilbur, discouraged, "and I'm hungry, so let's eat." Cousin Laszlo came by to demonstrate his new anti-gravity device. "Have you seen Grandfather Robinson's false teeth?" I asked. "Nope, but I bet they're floating around here someplace," mused Cousin Laszlo. Suddenly, the faint, familiar strains of Potato Head Blues came wafting from the house. That'd be fun. "That's it," yelled Wilbur. "It's Friday. Grandfather's in his lab working with his dancing frog band." We rushed to the lab, and sure enough, there was Grandfather with his friends Mr. Ellington and Mr. Armstrong, and Grandmother Robinson was helping. "Have you found your teeth, Grandfather?" shouted Wilbur over the music. "No, haven't seen them," he smiled. "I guess we'll just keep looking," I volunteered. "Thur do appreciate it," said Grandfather as the music played on. "We found Grandfather," Wilbur announced as they ran outside. "Good work," said Mr. Robinson. "Now if we could only find his teeth." "Last time I was here, we were looking for your grandfather's glass eye," I reminded Wilbur as we walked. "Yeah, he's always missing a part," Wilbur admitted. "Ahoy!" called Uncle Art, newly arrived from abroad. "Looking for a lost bit of Grandfather? Gadzooks, we've been homesick." It's coming down the ramp. By evening, Grandfather's teeth were still nowhere to be found. At dinner, Uncle Gaston practiced shooting food out of a cannon. Carl and Lefty served while Grandfather did the best he could without his teeth. That crazy family. Even the cats are there. Birds. After dinner, Mrs. Robinson read Tarzan of the Apes aloud. Suddenly, one of the frogs jumped onto my hand and did a Tarzan yodel. He was wearing Grandfather Robinson's teeth. I found them, I cried, and everybody shouted, "Hooray!" Except for Wilbur, who did a Tarzan yodel too. Oh, oh, oh. The occasion called for a pillow fight. Oh yeah. Exhausted from the battle, we floated across the lawn and into a tree with the help of Cousin Laszlo's anti-gravity device. Wilbur and I stayed up late into the night while Uncle Art told hair-raising stories about his adventures in outer space as the frogs played softly on their violins. I'd love to sleep in a tree. The next morning, the whole family gathered to wave goodbye, singing, "Yes, we have no bananas," like they always do. I was kind of sad to leave, but I was ready to go home for a while. "Goodbye, Wilbur," I said. "Sorry it was such a dull day," Wilbur apologized. "Hey, I had fun," I said. Wilbur smiled. The sun was shining brightly as I walked slowly away. I looked back over my shoulder, and there was Wilbur, shooting himself out of Uncle Gaston's cannon with a farewell message. "See you later, pal." What a fun book. Wasn't that great? I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I really enjoy reading to you, and I just want to let you know that it's a special time for me too. I really enjoy it, and sending love to everyone. Stay safe. Bye.